Y'all, it's Paula with Hillbilly Orchids. Welcome back to my channel. We've been talking about, a little bit of nutrient stuff here and there. I told you I've been, in the evenings, spraying some calcium and magnesium to my mounts and some pots here and there. Just, plants that I think needs a little extra boost. Well, and I had told you the other day that I got really super excited because Raquel came on and he watched my video and he messaged at the bottom of my video, which I was like, ah! I was so happy to hear from him, so happy. I'm so thankful that he's out there and that he's watching my videos. Like I said, my channel is, my channel's put out there in honor of him because I wouldn't be the orchid grower that I am without him. He took me under his wing. He taught me how to grow. Me and him emailed back and forth a lot. We talked a lot, and, we talked about a lot of other stuff too, not just orchid things, but, he was, like I said, my brother. He's my brother. He's my Alabama brother. And I miss him dearly, miss him being on YouTube, but all of his videos are there for everybody to still go back, look at. They're priceless videos. I'm telling you, go back and check out his channel. The content on there is just phenomenal content, and if you do what he says, to do and how to do it, you will have no problems growing orchids whatsoever. Like I said in the beginning, my orchids were sad, pathetic. I lost a whole bunch of them, and Rick helped me get everything turned around. It was just totally amazing what he did, how he helped me. And like I said, sometimes too, sometimes you just get a bad plant. So you can't always just say you're not doing something right, because sometimes you just get a bad plant. Sometimes, like I said, in a flask you have the good babies, you have the mediocre babies, and then you have the small babies. Well, people are still going to sell those small babies. So, genetically, you might be getting a kind of a weak plant. So you can't ever say that, something you're doing is causing this orchid to be like this. Sometimes it could be, but sometimes it's not. So, but basically, he gives you a lot of insight, a lot of, he knocks a lot of the myths out. He tells you, a lot of the good fertilizers to use and why to use them like this. I still go and binge watch his channel. I still do it. I have probably seen every video on his channel probably 10 times each by now, I would say. Just really great content. And sometimes you miss things that you missed when you watched it the first time, or the second time, or the third time, and so on, and so on. So, I'm thankful that his videos are still there. But, I'm going to open this real quick. This is just, I ordered, the sea kelp from First Raise, so we'll just open that and get it out of the way. My hands are, I don't know if you can tell, my hands are all swollen today and just not working right. Just gotta love autoimmune diseases. They're just not the greatest things in the world, and they don't allow you to use your hands so well. Alright. But yes, it was time to order some more sea kelp. So, I did. And First Raise, actually, they changed their bottling, which is beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful now. Looks really pretty. Very pretty. And lots of good information he sent. Nice. So this is all stuff I can read over later on. Concentrate is made from fresh Ecolonia maxima kelp farmed in the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of South Africa. Stimulates root growth in all plants, increases water and nutrient uptake, which is very important. Accelerates establishment of new plantings. Boosts plant growth rate. Slows blossom senescence. Validated by farms, nurseries, vineyards, universities, and sports venues worldwide. It's a natural, renewable plant sourced. Ornamentals. Tells you how much per month. And yeah. So I like First Raise. They have a lot of good information on their website as well. Lots of good information, and it's a nice new bottle. I like that bottle. That's pretty. But I do like this. Like I said, it's not brown and overcooked like most. This might not be a good day to actually try to do this with my hands. But I want to talk, like I said, being that Rick, popped into the scene, it reminded me that it's probably time to add the garden lime to my orchid pots again. Basically, the reason that we do this is because orchids are calcium hogs. Calcium hogs. That's exactly what Rick says. Calcium hogs. And this is actually just another way to supplement them with calcium. This has 21% calcium and 10% magnesium. So, and this helps with pH issues in the pot, because it raises the pH. And I use this. This is a seed spreader. I've had this forever. It's just to help you sow seeds at a certain rate. It's got like different size holes so that certain amounts of size seeds can come out. So, but basically what I do is I just add the garden lime. Phew, I'm having a real brain freeze today. And I'm going to take you off the tripod. Let's go over here. First of all, let's go ahead and let's move some of these. We'll do it right here on the which the mounts. Sometimes I'll take and like smash some cow mag, and I will sprinkle it over a mount kind of thing. But basically, let me grab my thing now. It doesn't take much, and like I said, I don't personally, my thing is I don't like to use it on moss. I only use it on bark and or coconut husk, or like rock. You can use it over, lava rock or things like that, but it just doesn't seem to mix well with sphagnum moss. So, but basically all I do is I let it come down, and I just sprinkle a couple drops, a couple little beads of now, of course, the smaller pots, you want to do just a few little dots. A little bit bigger pots, you need to go a little more. But that's basically all there is to it. And like I said, you're helping your plant because you're adding extra calcium and magnesium to a calcium hogging plant. So, and I do this once every, once every 2-3 months maybe. Usually by the time you flush them out and everything, about 2 to 3 months, they are pretty well, it's pretty well rinsed out and rinsed through stuff, so it's probably a good rule of thumb. If you flush more frequently, then you'll probably need to add more frequently. So, trying to see some of these that are behind here that I'd like to get. But yeah, I basically just go over everybody and I just sprinkle just a little bit in each pot. And I'll show you some of the bigger pots. And if you kind of sprinkle too much, you can always take some back out. So let's go down here to some of the bigger pots. See if I can get over in here a little bit. This one's still a small pot, but these are still kind of smaller. Let's see. As that goes. I just knocked that one over. Nice going, Paula. I need to repot this one. It's tall in the pot and it needs taken out of that pot now. I'll sprinkle a little bit on it though. We're going to wind up getting her repotted. But see, like this one here, this one's definitely a bigger pot. So she gets sprinkles all around the pot. Just about like that much. So, let me see if I can move some of these mounts so you can see. Maybe on the other side of the room probably would have been a little bit better viewing. Less mounts in the way. But like the big Chantilly lace twinkle back here. And just watch, don't get any in the growths or anything. Try to always keep it down around the base of the plant. But basically that's it. And you just sprinkle it over top of the plant and make sure that they get a decent little amount of it. Something stuck there on that one. Just get a decent little amount of it, and that's basically all you have to do. And then that way, whenever you water, it releases in the water, and you're giving your plants some extra calcium and magnesium. Now let's go back over here and I'll show you. Now, like I said, I only do this to let's kind of go down a little bit where I can show you. I kind of only do this, like, see this guy, this green dragon doesn't have moss on it. It has synthic. Now, I would only do this to plants that don't have moss. There is, like, a lot of times too, you can find, like, at the bottom of the thing, there's like powder. And I'll take that powder and I will, maybe you can see it. Take the powder and just sprinkle it on the mount, because it will get sprayed off. It will. Sometimes too, I like to wet it a little bit before I spray it on there, because it kind of helps it stick. Kind of helps it stick and stay in place. But the same kind of situation. You're just sprinkling enough that it stays on the mount, and you don't want to put a whole lot. If you wind up getting a whole lot, you could wind up killing the roots, because They don't like the pH real, real high. They don't like it real acid, or real alkaline. They like it more on the acidic side. But see, like say right there, I put a little too much. All I have to do is go in and just spray heavily right there, and it'll come off. So that's, that's a nice part about it. Like I said too, if you get a little too many beads on top of a pot, just, stop what you're doing, set your stuff down, pick up your pot. You can either take your tweezers and tweeze out a few of the beads, or you can take and just dump your pot to the side and knock a few back out. Just make sure you don't get too many in one area, that's all. But if you got like just a few beads here and there spread out throughout, it's not an issue, not at all. So, but like I said, it's definitely an added bonus to add this to your, I don't want to zoom in, I want to zoom out, to your, your fertilizing regime. It's an added bonus. It helps. It's extra calcium, extra magnesium. And like if you've watched Rick's videos, and he'll tell you in the videos, if you're kind of lacking in calcium, you're kind of lacking in magnesium. So you kind of need to keep them both at a decent range and keep giving it, because these plants are calcium hogs, and the calcium is what helps them uptake all their water and nutrients and things, and it helps push what they need, the calcium and magnesium, to the new growth, for that new growth to grow. So this is just an added bonus to do this. So, but if y'all have any questions or anything, just please feel free to drop a line in the comments. And with that said, appreciate y'all stopping by and hanging out with me, and bye for now, y'all. So we meet